Hey guys, this is Sam here from TheTwintuts, and today in C++ I'm going to be going over switch and cases and all those fun things. So here we are starting with our program. We've got our variable var, and I'm just going to give it a value of 3 right now. And what a switch case is when it asks what something is, it's kind of like an if statement. Except it's only numbers, kinda. It's basically values. If this value happens, do this. If this value happens, do this. If this value happens, do this. It's hard to explain, so I'll just get right into it. Type in switch, and in parentheses, type in your variable name. Then enter and start a bracket. And then put in case 1, so if the variable equals 1, press enter, cout, and I'll just say this will not show up, because it won't, because, oh, you know, there we go, because the case isn't 1, in this case it's going to be 3. So if I do case 2, oh, and just something to remember, this is a colon, not a semicolon. That's very important. And at the end of everything once you're done everything you want to do, you want to say break. So, because break is like an end curly brace, because it's like this, the column says start, the break says end. And in the next case, in case it's 2, we'll say out, this will not show up also, because that also will not show up. I'm going to break it, and then we go to case 3, and it is 3, so we'll see out, this will show up. There we go. And then have default, which is if it's nothing else, do this. So basically that would be, no, this will not show up. This is like if you're asking for input and the person puts in something that's wrong, then we can call it a false. So if they put in a 4 when you're supposed to be choosing between 1 and 3, it'll give them like an error message, like you can just say pick a number between 1 and 3, so that's always really useful. So then we enter bracket, and yeah, save. If we run this, we should actually know. Oh, see, it's important to break. There we go. Which is very nice things. This will show up because the variable was 3. I say we want them to to input the variable. We're again going to use cin, and remember 2 greater than symbols because the information is going to cin, or away from cin, whatever you want to look at it. And now we ask for input on there, and you can actually choose to pick a number between 1 and 3. And then we can set that on it. If I pick 3, this will show up, code will show up. But if I pick 1, this will not show up, code will show up. Because the case was 1. In case the variable is a 1, do this. In the case of the variable being 2, do this. So you can do something like you pick 1. And then 2. Here, put 3. And also if I do like 5, it's going to say this is not show up because that is our default code. It can say here, number 20 and 3. Sorry. And 3. And if we run this, we can pick 4, and it'll say please pick a number between 1 and 3. And 1. So that's a very simple program. And 2, we pick 2. Oh, not bad. And then there you go. That's case statements in a nutshell. Okay, so this has been Sam from TheTwintuts, and that's the end of your CI tutorial.